Hey, it's your boy DomTheKid. This DoughSoOfficial in the motherfucking building too. It's episode 4 of the Dom and Dough Show, and I got a special guest in this motherfucker, man. Go ahead, brother.
What the fuck going on, man? It's Geechi Gotti in this bitch, man. You know what it is, man. Compton, this motherfucker, man. No studio, man. Shout out my niggas, man. We pulling up, had to come talk some shit with my niggas, man.
Hell yeah, for shit show, man. You know, this only our 4th episode, bro, but I feel like this my favorite guest, bro.
That's love. That's love right there, man.
I watch a lot of battles, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You probably be like, damn, you know, I watch damn near 80% of your battles, I feel like, man.
That's love right there.
Shit show, bro.
That's mandatory.
I low-key wanted to start it off like this, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
Who you think was your hardest competition? Like, you done faced goddamn about everybody in the motherfucking battle rap industry.
Yeah.
Who you think fucking with you?
My hardest competition that I ever probably stood in the ring toe-to-toe with, it's like subjective, because like on that big stage, when it's 3,000-4,000 people in the stands and a lot of motherfuckers, the toughest nigga I probably battled was Sue Surf. Like, free my nigga Sue Surf, because he just know how to control that crowd. He been doing it so long. He know it's just certain pockets. He know how to jump in to make the crowd just ride it all the way with him, you know. And the first time he get something to land on you, it feel like you really getting hit for real, you know what I'm saying? So on that, he got them, and then he talked the real shit that niggas relate to like myself. So that's always the type of opponents I like. And then, of course, my nigga Rum Nitty, you know what I'm saying? We had a big battle, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga one of the best writers, punchers, just rappers, period, in the game. Like, ain't too many niggas you gonna battle that's gonna say shit that he gonna say to you. Like, once you battle a nigga like Rum Nitty, you probably done heard the coldest shit you ever gonna hear, you know what I'm saying? So them probably be my top 2 niggas that I battled that really just like cold, like with that shit, man.
I fuck with Surf for sure.
For sure, man. For sure.
Just me and you, man. You and Surf was probably the only 2 battle. I didn't really watch it until I met you, and then it had me interested. You know what I'm saying? But just watching it and just seeing the culture and everything, bro, that shit crazy. Just being an artist myself, you know, it's like it's a whole different entity, a whole different world.
It is. It got its own following.
A studio artist and being a battle rapper, 2 different things.
How do you like? I mean, like, how did somebody get into the battle rap? You feel me? How did you get into that lane?
See, I got into it, man, like I was telling y'all off cam, man. Shout out my nigga Kevin Parks out here, man. My nigga KP, man.
Shout out KP, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He had a league already going called The Riot, you know what I'm saying, where he was putting on battles out here in Orange County, man, doing this thing. He ended up running across me with my partner who was out here battling and shit. He would tell me about it, so I ended up popping out doing like a battle one time, and then just kind of locked in with KP because I just liked the battle shit, how it was going. I wasn't there really trying to battle because I was in the studio rapping when I did some rap shit. I'm like, you know what, this nigga solid, the way he set the matches up, the shit was cool. Whatever little bread he had, he'd look out for nigga and all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, I'm going to stick with it. So that's how I got into it at that time. Then we kind of just kept, you know, just stayed locked in, and we done turned the Riot into being its own entity where it kind of just as big as these other battle rap leagues out there in the world. But for an upcoming motherfucker that's trying to get in it, it's a gang of different ways. Most of these small leagues start off with letting you on. You even got URL like Smacking them where they do crucible processes where you can just try out. They the biggest for sure.
For sure, right?
Yeah, Smacking them. They got tryouts though, like every city, every state. You know what I'm saying? They do it like once a year. They probably go from Miami to Texas to LA where you pull up, you audition, and if you make it, and they just keep fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So
was you rap battling first or like making music first?
Making music for sure. Yeah. Making music for sure.
How long ago was that?
Like when I probably was rapping as a young nigga. Like I got YouTube videos probably like 15 years ago, you know what I'm saying, in the hood rapping, doing songs and shit. Like I say, the battling probably started like 2015 or something. The first big battles was like 2017, 2018 or something, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was rapping as about 2008, 6 and all that.
And from that time, you say about 2015, when did you realize, like, hey, this shit could really, like, start taking off? This shit could really be something?
Yeah, probably like 2017, I had caught a case. So it took you like 2 years to catch up on it? Yeah, for real, yeah. I caught a case, but I just had a battle with this cat named Gluezy. Shout out my nigga Gluey from North Carolina. That I battled him out here. The battle was going viral. And then I ended up catching the case. Me, my nigga L.R. Dulo, and my nigga Chop, man. You dig what I'm saying? We end up catching a quick little case. Boom. When I'm in that motherfucker, I ain't really know I had fans like that all the way how it was until when I'm in that motherfucker And when I'm calling home, calling to my chick and all that, and she telling me like, oh man, such and such was tapping in. They trying to see how they can send you money, and they DM and asking little shit. I'm like, damn, well, for hell yeah, tell them booking number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also the league owners and shit like from King of the Dot, from URL was offering to like help me bail out and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh damn, motherfucker must really got something going. They want to see a nigga get out that bitch.
How many battles have you done at that point?
At that point, probably for URL, I probably was only like 2-3 battles in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the real, I had battled about 2-3 battles in, but they both was on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And they was catching traction. Like my name was getting out there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So around that time, from getting out and doing that, I just was like, you know what? Nah, this really something you could do. You know what I mean? It was little money in it at the time, but as I'm seeing other motherfuckers doing it and hearing about the money that is in it, I'm like, damn, if a nigga really just put the focus on it, the motherfucking, you know what I mean? They can make a little bag doing this shit, you know, and it's gonna keep a nigga out the way instead of doing the shit that got a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So like, that was around that time. I say about 2017, 18 for sure.
What's the biggest ticket you done got
to battle?
To battle.
Man, let me see. When I battled on the Drake card, I think, when I battled on the Drake card, probably was like the biggest one, you know what I'm saying? That was like, I say like that was like 60 around that time. You know what I'm saying? Like that probably like around 60 around that time. And
he said,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. R.I.P. Nip. So that was like around 60 around that time, and then the rest was history. But even before then, I'll say a lot of those big cars, like the average battle rapper, it's probably a set standard. But like if you on those big cars and you at the level like myself, like you said, the Sirs, the Nitties, the Hitman Hollers and all that, man, you can make anything from 50s to 100,000s and shit on them stages. You know what I'm saying? Them big cars and shit. Then it's another lane when you got your own events and you league owner in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you facilitating the pay-per-view and you facilitating. Now it's all about your hustle and your grind, what you gonna make back. You know what I'm saying? So in battle rap, I done made way more than that. Probably when I done do my own events. You know what I'm saying? When I do my own events and we facilitated, we probably done brung back more than what I got for even rapping on that motherfucker for real.
You think that's the move though? Like was that your main goal? Starting this shit out? Like, I'm gonna create my own shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta always kind of like you say, man, it's always a blueprint to this shit. So shout out Smacking them because they left a blueprint out there to like, yo, they a black-owned business giving other motherfuckers opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at it just like that. If they able to employ, they employing a gang of motherfuckers. So imagine, I'm just saying, even me, that's getting a lot. But to say it's 100 battle rappers on Smack, you know what I'm saying? Even if they just was paying everybody $1,000, they issuing out $100,000 a year just to give a nigga $1,000 to 100 different motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it's money in the motherfucker. They got sponsors. They got all type of people that tune in. Some of the biggest rappers and entertainers and celebrities and athletes in the world tune into it. So for me, I'm like, if I could create that lane to where I can give other people's opportunities, I'm with it. You got RBE, you got King of the Dot, you got all these leagues, and they all able to give other niggas chances, but you need more because there's thousands of niggas out here trying to rap. Thousands of motherfuckers, like who asked earlier, who don't even know how to get seen. So if a nigga can bring it to the West, bring it somewhere where some motherfuckers don't got that platform, that always was my goal for sure, for sure.
What do you think the culture's biggest in? You think it's like the West Coast or you think it's the East Coast? Didn't it start in the East Coast?
Yeah. No, it's biggest in the East for sure.
It's the East Coast thing,
for sure. The West getting on it. Niggas is fucking with it, like you said. You was able to tune in on it, and niggas is tapping in and checking on it. You know what I'm saying? I think that probably go a lot towards me doing it, and motherfuckers got somebody to kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You think the average person,
the average motherfuckers on the West Coast probably wasn't all the way.
But I feel like East Coast, that's a real.
It's a lifestyle over there. It's a life. Them niggas is battling as kids, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, they coming up in that motherfucker. Then it's in their backyard too, you know? So that's how they came up, you feel me? That's a Philadelphia, New York based type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga Breed Dollars, Meek Mill, Jay Mills, Murder Mook, all them niggas was been battling T-Rex. So yeah, that's their thing. But battle rap done branched out to where it's everywhere. So battle rap done had me battling all kind of places. I done battled in Texas, New York, Philly, Cali, you name it, the state I ain't been to. Battle rap done had events in London, all kind of shit. It's African battle rappers and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit done blew up like nitro now.
For our viewers that don't know, can you give us like your backstory? You feel me? Like how you came up and how you got into all this?
Straight up. Yeah, man. So straight out of Compton, California. I got into the battle rap scene. I'd probably say, like I said, it was 2014, 15. Ran into my nigga KP. Through my partner Crown Vic, actually. He was battling out here, running around. So I ended up meeting the nigga KP. We locked and loaded on that shit. I really wasn't even taking it serious. We just really was just thugging, like just pulling up, just having some shit going, some shit to get my homies out the hood. Like, man, we finna go battle, man. There's some shit cracking. We ain't know nothing about it. We just pulling up, acting ignorant, starting fights, rapping, doing some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But then eventually that shit started taking off. Like, it was like the more and more battles we would do, like motherfuckers would really tune in. And niggas like, nah, you actually good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like that me, my partner L.I. the Mayor, we was kind of just, we'd always make sure we on the same card. Like, man, me and you, we just gonna Batman and Robin this shit. We gonna find two niggas every other couple of weeks, nigga, and we gonna try to run them in the ground. You dig what I'm saying? So that's kind of the background on that battle rap shit. Like I say, the first time I got noticed by URL, it was an event out here, and they used to have a dude who worked for him named Norbs. He ain't with the company no more, but at the time he was with their company, and he came all the way out here, watched me battle, and then nigga, he just fucked with it after that, and he was like, oh, man, we need to see you on URL. We got to see you on Smack. You got to come to New York. You got to come battle. You know what I'm saying? Went to New York, did the battle, turned up, and then it was just after that, it was just on. Like, you know, they was fucking with a nigga ever since. You know what I mean?
Like, you from Compton, so like coming out of Compton, you feel like it was a benefit? It benefited you, or was it? Or did it kind of? Or did it fuck shit up, or did it benefit you?
It's kind of up and down with it, because in Compton it's going to always be it's a benefit in the sense of it is talented motherfuckers that have made it out that place.
I feel like the most.
Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? We got the Dr. Dre's, the Kendrick Lamars, you name it, man. It's the Games, all kind of niggas who done made it, representing the city from YG to rappers to the actors like Anthony Anderson, Venus, and Serena Williams. It's a melting pot of motherfucking talent out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a melting pot of talent. That's just the niggas off the top of my head, you know what I'm saying? It's hella more motherfuckers.
You would have thought that was all
LA. You feel me? On the real, all that straight Compton. But the downfall of it is it's such a gang infested. It's small. Like, Compton ain't big at all. Like, you can go around the whole city of Compton in 20 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can go from the east to the west, south, boom, and be out of there in 20. You know what I'm saying? Just smoke a blunt and drive in circles, you gone. You feel me? So it ain't that big, but every spot is a gang, a different gang. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Most of the motherfuckers don't get along. So it's almost a little bit harder because it ain't like you, and we ain't got no venues, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nothing to where motherfuckers can come there. If they looking for a motherfucker, they can't just go anywhere asking about them. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just jump out of any hood and be like, hey, you know Geechi? You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers might be like, yeah, I know him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Shit like that. So that's the downside of it. But what I will say is, you know what I'm saying, really just about how you carry yourself. If you really thorough, you know what I'm saying, the streets will vouch for you. The people's around you will vouch for you. You handle your business thoroughly, man. You don't be on the internet doing the goofy shit, doing the weird shit, and all that most of the time, man. The motherfuckers is going to rock with you, no matter where you from. You know what I'm saying? Because that energy going to get reciprocated. Now, if you on there and you trying to, you know, you looking for all that, then you going to run into that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But me personally, I done already been there, done all that. So for me, it's just like once I got into the rapping, I jumped into the whole bag of trying to really like push the rapping and also push some more positive with the young niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? Letting them know like it's a whole nother way. You ain't got to be, like it ain't about, like trust me, you can put the work in. I'm not knocking niggas who doing it. You can do that all day long. That's really what's going on in the streets. I can't change that. But at the same time, you got to know that nigga, in order to get this money, in order to build these relationships, in order to build these empires like you trying to do, you're going to have to put some of that shit to the side. You're going to have to. That's it. You know what I mean? So that what I will say is the downfall is the gang shit in the city, but the benefit of it, like you said, is so many motherfuckers that done show the blueprint that you can make it through all that. That other motherfuckers, if they see you got your head on right, see you got some talent, they won't mind trying to pull you up. You know what I'm saying? On the hood. I'm
considering you one of the most disrespectful battle rappers ever, though. I ain't gonna lie. What do you think? You think you like at least top 3?
Hell yeah, for sure. Disrespectful for sure.
Damn, my boy.
For sure,
what's the most disrespectful shit you've ever
said to a nigga?
A bitch.
Yeah, that's, I mean, how I started the slogan is disrespectful, because just calling a nigga a bitch is already disrespectful in itself, but you know what I'm saying? I think my most disrespectful battle was against Arsenal, and he is the king of disrespecting battle rap, you feel me? So when I battled him, I already knew, like, he finna disrespect the fuck out of me. He finna say all kind of shit. So I gotta make sure I'm disrespecting him back, you know what I'm saying? So I think I said some shit like, I'm like, what I tell a nigga, man, I told the nigga, I told cuz like, nigga, I'm like, yo, baby mama look good. I'm like, nigga, her tits soft. I'm like, after I fuck her, I use your daughter clothes to wipe my dick off.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
They go to hood and it's fucked up because that's really my boy. You feel me? Kylie's little daughter, that's niece right there. But you know what I'm saying? It's love, it's family, but it's like, man, we at war right now. Anybody can get hit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you real quick, guys. A lot of the shit you guys say would not be cool on the streets, right? Like, those are fighting words and shit.
That's a fact.
So when motherfuckers throw blows during a battle, that shit's frowned upon, right?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you getting paid to do a job. So imagine, I just told you earlier, niggas getting 60s, 50s, $40s, $1,000 to get up there and rap. So it's like, nigga, at the end of the day, if y'all got a mutual respect, then you can talk about that before you get on stage. Like, hey, bro, only thing off limits is don't say nothing about my dead mom. Right, hey, yo, bro, you know, my auntie got cancer. Don't bring that up because that's a sensitive thing for me. And the nigga can't respect that. Now, if you one of them niggas who like anything is gold, anything off limits, ain't nothing off limits, then when a nigga say something up there, you got to respect it. And just be like, hey, we getting paid, do that. But afterwards, you know what I mean? It's just like any other thing. It's just like having a fade with one of your partners.
You're gonna see about that.
Y'all gonna squabble each other up, but if you shouldn't be stomping him out. You shouldn't be you dig what I'm saying? So that's what this is. It's just a friendly fade. We saying what we saying. It's all in fear in the game. Afterwards, though, I'm not gonna walk up to you, and I don't expect you to walk up to me saying none of this. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
How many of these battle rappers you had to squabble?
I ain't never had to squabble none, man. Not to knock none of them. Like the niggas I fuck with them and it just be solid, you know what I'm saying? Now, I done had to probably, like, get on some niggas behind the scenes and really just, like, tighten their game up, though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, hey, damn.
It done for sure been some politics.
Yeah, it done been some politicking before. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? To where a nigga had to tighten some niggas up and make sure niggas know, you know what I'm saying, how to move and correct themselves around a nigga. But you know what I'm saying? The best thing is we ain't never had to do that, except I say my first battle. My very, very first battle before I got on Smack, before I got on anything, it was on the Riot. I battled the cat, King Rico. Shout out to him now. We cool now, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, he had like a heckler with him or something, man. That was just at the battle. And like I say, I didn't really know nothing about battle rap like that. And I come with the whole gang. We just deep out here at a battle. Like we just, so when we hearing a nigga doing all this, in my head, I'm like, as I'm rapping, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm supposed to let Cud do this. This must be like a movie or something. So I'm trying to just go with it. But then when the battle over, just like you said, it's over after that. After the battle was over, his partner kind of was still going on about the battle, like, yeah, man, shit, doop. And one thing led to another. We just ended up fucking them niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maxing them out, like going to the next level with it. You know what I'm saying? Doing some shit like that. And at that moment, I'm like, damn, because all the motherfuckers was there. They running and all kind of shit. You know, it's a serious situation. So I'm like, damn, you know, later on, shout out KP, because he did still end up fucking with us after that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers could have been like, man, what the fuck we booking these niggas for? These niggas don't even know how to act. We bringing them out, giving them a couple of dollars, doing some shit. These niggas can't. They fucking up a venue. The good thing it wasn't no venue. We battled outside like an alley somewhere out here. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't break nobody cameras or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like besides that, I ain't never really had to, like, you know what I mean, resort to none of that. Usually it's a mutual respect. Like I say, every now and then you might have to just pull a nigga coattail and let a nigga, you know what I'm saying, and see how they clean it up. But other than that, no, I haven't. It done been fights in battle rap, though. It been a few, but not many. Like, for the most part, you don't really get that.
Like, when we was talking about, like, just being aggressive and disrespectful like that, like, so there's just no limit. As long as y'all don't say that there's no, like, a limit. There's no limit. There's no limit to that shit.
On the real.
I just some
Goods fired a nigga one time for saying something, a while back. You know what I'm saying? About his daughter or something, I don't know, daughter or son. You know, but I think that's one of his, like, stipulations, you know what I'm saying? So maybe the dude just went against whatever they discussed, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it's considered disrespect. I think he's,
you
like,
fucking up that bag. Say you fired on you fuck that bag over.
You fuck that bag over for sure, because a league owner ain't gonna pay you that backhand. Like, I know if I'm booking a nigga and I tell a nigga, man, listen, man, I'm giving y'all 20, 30, whatever thousand. Now you fight and you fuck up the event, and now the rest of these people that paid is trying to charge back me at the dough, trying to charge back the pay-per-view and get all they dough and do it. I'm not giving you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You done swung, because y'all could have easily waited as men and fought outside and went around the corner and did y'all thing and got y'all whatever, 100 of y'all, 100 of them. Y'all could have did all that away from this spot. Like, instead of breaking glass in this bitch, got us tackling niggas, security, want extra money and all that. You know, it's still a business. So me being a businessman, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I can also understand the side of a nigga in the moment. He ain't factoring all that in. It's like, nigga, you disrespecting me right now. I'm just on. You feel what I'm saying?
You got a lot of certified people probably watching you in whoever's eyes. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
some motherfuckers, all these people that could play back in the nigga mind on some, like, niggas
gonna see this later. You ever been like, damn, he got me bad, like, Like you ever been down bad in the battle and you just like, goddamn, fuck.
I ain't even, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't even trying to sound cocky. Half the time when them niggas be rapping, I don't even be listening or believing that shit.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, I'm up here for the check. I'm gonna let you talk. I done heard some niggas say some cold lines though, to where I'm like, ooh, that was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wish I thought of that shit, you know what I'm saying? On the hood, like, ooh, I ain't gonna lie, he did.
Has any of them bars like hurt you though?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like, he saying half the time he don't listen. I feel like that's a good tip.
He said he liked it, but is there any of the bars you was like,
I'm a battle rapper, bro, I ain't even listening to you. I'm trying to do my best to not think about nothing you saying right now. I don't even want to hear about what you saying.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like,
I'm just thinking about what I'm about to say.
None never really hurt. But like I say, it being some to where they sting, where you like, ooh, okay, I see, ooh, that was a good one. Like, okay, my boy, I can't think of them off the top, but I know I done been in some battles with some of the best niggas in the world, so I know I done had some niggas who at times where I had to look at him and be like, I ain't gonna lie, that was one. Like, as a battler, we'll have that respect, but we'll know, like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, you cold for that one, you thought of that one, you know what I'm saying? And niggas vice versa probably done said that to me, like, nah, that was after the battle, they'd come up like, nigga, you said that one shit. Nigga, I was looking around like, nigga, how you think of that? Like, you know, so, you feel me? But we try to, like you say, keep that shit to that level of where anything is off limits. We'll say whatever, but at the same time, we still peers in this game. So for the most part, like you rarely see a motherfucker go over the top on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga disrespect you.
To me, bro, I see it all the time. I don't know, like,
but that's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying like as far as a nigga might say something like, say a motherfucker be like I said earlier, man, use your daughter clothes to wipe my dick off. Like, that's disrespectful saying that. But
that's all over the top.
Yeah, but in the sense of like me actually knowing your kid's name, you knowing my kid's name, me knowing all these situations,
like
me being to your exactly. That's super. That's the type of shit that's kind of frowned upon. Like a nigga not finna literally sit up in this motherfucker, do a podcast with you. You dig what I'm saying? And then see some shit that happened that only we know. Right. And then I get on camera and say it in the battle like, nigga, remember, nigga, we was at the, nigga, at your crib and this happened. And it's like, you feel me? Like, nah, so.
Personal as possible with general knowledge.
With general knowledge, exactly. You get it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's enough to where the fans gonna be able to follow too. Because a lot of times, if I'm just saying some shit only me and the nigga know, if it's not gonna hit, because they gonna either be like, man, is this real? You know what I'm saying? He might just be saying some shit just to say it, you feel me? But if they kind of heard about it, like if it happened, and like if a nigga gets slapped on camera, I can break it up. Like, nigga, remember that nigga slapped you on camera? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but if you got slapped behind the scenes, and I bring it up, in a sense, it ain't gonna hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
100%. What's the process of like just preparing for a battle, bro? Like,
that shit difficult.
It's a lot of writing.
It's a lot of memorizing more than the writing too. That's because like you say, you got 3 rounds depending on how long them rounds is. So now you got to remember each round. Then myself, I like to always rebuttal or like leave room for that. So you kind of always in the back of your mind know that whatever this person say, you want to be able to you feel me, to fire back with the same line, switch it back up on them, and then you got to jump back into your bag. So you really need to know your shit good enough to be able to jump into another bag and jump back in it without stumbling.
That's a whole art, though. That shit crazy.
That shit crazy.
I don't feel like I could even do that. Like, I feel
probably
like
could though.
My ass off. I feel like I rip my fucking ass off, but.
I think it's a cold skill.
As witty as that, though, you got to always be like, you know what I'm saying? It's a cold
skill, but I feel like it's more so just about a nigga disciplining his mind to just a different sport. You feel me? It's like a nigga that play basketball gonna say he can't play football until you put him in a football practice for a year, then now all of a sudden he can catch. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. Like, you in the studio rapping all day, so you got time to punch, bring it back, do all the shit. It's a little easier. But if a nigga puts you in the battle realm and trained you up on it, you probably fuck around, be one of the coldest, you know. But it's definitely a different, like when I'm in the studio to when I'm battle rapping, that's 2 totally different style. Like I can't rap on the stage the way I get in this booth and swag it out and 100%. Have fun with it, change my voice up, do different shit. Niggas think a nigga mumble rapping on stage, you know what I'm saying?
When you were starting out, like, what did you think like your lane was gonna be in the future? Did you think battle rap was gonna be your #1 profession? You like, I'm gonna be a real artist?
I was on that real artist shit. I'm still in. I'm like, I'm still dropping the music, trying to, because like, you know, the music, like I said, that was my first passion when it comes to the rap shit. You know what I'm saying? That was like my first passion when it comes to the rap shit, because it ain't nothing like, you know what I'm saying, just that being able to make that song that's heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? Have that song that when you telling your pain, you know what I'm saying, to be able to connect with that beat, connect with the nigga that's going through that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the goal, but, like, I didn't see battle rap being that, but, ironically, you know what I'm saying, when I first got in the game of battle rap, I was able to to get those kind of fans off of still being myself, like giving that real talk, talking that real shit to where motherfuckers can relate to it, and it was able to still like catapult me in a sense to where I was like, okay, I respected my battle rap career. I didn't feel like I had to be a different type of battler than I really, you know what I'm saying, rap around. Like I ain't up there with no gimmick. I'm still Gotti when I'm on that stage, the same way I'm gonna be in that booth. So like, you know, I'm not mad at the way that it turned out. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Shit, yeah.
Are you still in Compton? You feel me? Are you still, or do you move different now that you got fame? You feel me?
I definitely got to move different. I still pull up though. I'm still around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never, you know what I'm saying, not be around. I still pull up, man. Shout out my section. You know what I'm saying? I'm still good, still respected, still loved, and all that over that way. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I can't trade that in. The money ain't even worth that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I still give back too and do other shit to where now I'm just in a different lane when it comes to the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? We done did Black Business Expos at the Compton Airport where we got motherfuckers, you know, they bringing all they small black businesses up there and everybody connecting and networking and shopping with each other. We giving back to the kids that's going to summer camps and things of that nature, Thanksgiving food draws, toy draws. So I try to make sure now that when I'm around, as much as possible that I'm doing something that motherfucker can kind of look back and be like, okay, this is what he doing. You know what I'm saying? More so than just back in the day when I'm just out there hanging all day, chilling. It's like if I'm here, I want to at least be making a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Have something going on because now, like you say, it's fan base. It's kids watching. You know what I'm saying? My kids looking on YouTube and can see me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I want them to at least be able to, when they looking at, they can see some positive shit too, more so than because I'm on the stage, like you say, disrespecting a nigga all day. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I want to give them something like that. But hell yeah, we still pulling up. We still doing that. I got nothing but love for the city. I mean, that's forever. You know what I'm saying? It's like how y'all is with y'all city. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga can't, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere no matter how far a nigga make it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
What about, is there any like OGs? I mean, any of your big homies that like helped you out, took you under the wing type shit and showed you like how to do this?
I ain't gonna lie, my whole set, I got niggas from the pen all the way out that done like really pushed behind me like since I got in this shit. You feel me? Because like they seen me from a young nigga, so to them it's like, you know what I'm saying, nigga probably be on that motherfucker. Like now they see the Geechi Gotti persona, but they know a nigga back from Bebe and Bay Loke and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got homies like my nigga Noodles, man, Free H Noodles. He paid for my first feature from the 4 yards. You know what I'm saying? He in the pen. My very first feature I ever had with a mainstream artist was Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? And I had a song called Easy Call, and he asking me on the phone, like, man, who you work with? Who you? I'm like, man, we grew up bumping Project Pat in the hood. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. If I had one feature, it'd probably be Project Pat, 36 Mafia. He and that motherfucker tapping in behind the wall. Nigga come back, hit me like, look, he said he gonna do it for such and such. I already paid him. Nigga send the song, he gonna whoop band, we get that done. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Compton, Rick Rock, and my nigga Ray and them. You know what I'm saying? They done been at studio sessions, behind the scenes, done movies, all kind of shit. They done tried to plug a nigga in with different artists and things of that nature. So a lot of the older cats from the hoods, they definitely supported. Then the young homies, you know, all my niggas, my generation and younger, like, they just on whatever I'm on, whatever, you know what I mean? It ain't no question. If I say pull up, we going to a battle, they jumping in their cars, pulling up. I say we going to the motherfucking studio just to rap, they gonna pull up, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga love my niggas unconditionally for that, because like you say, it's a lot of motherfuckers, once they get to a certain level, they niggas start looking at them away, or niggas just don't fuck with them no more, or, you know, all that type of shit. I ain't, you know what I mean, Lord willing, I ain't got to witness that, you know what I'm saying?
You never had to deal with no hate, though?
The hate gonna come, though, from anybody. I ain't had no hate particular from niggas in my circle, but like, the hate just, period, the trolls, the weirdos, the goofballs all throughout the world, that's automatic, you know what I'm saying? You could do so much good and motherfuckers gonna hate it anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times the motherfuckers see you doing something that they wish they could do or things of that nature, and a lot of times, you know, that's not even there's nothing that's stopping them from doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga hate you just because he not living his dream.
Oh yeah, you ain't never gonna please everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that, you never, like, especially being an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's always gonna be someone that don't like it.
Yeah.
Always gonna be someone that like someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, as long as you have the majority, and I feel like for the most part, for you, you're not like a artist that's really hated.
Nah,
because
I ain't hating on no niggas. You feel me? Out, man, go get your money. My whole goal is to see a nigga getting money. I'm pulling up anywhere nigga got anything going. If I fuck with him, I'm supporting it, man. I'm a nigga pull up, telling me he got something going, I'm paying to get in. I'm doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm treating that shit like it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't here for all that beefing and fake, you know what I mean? Internet beef and all that. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there get played out. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and then I can see niggas getting why they get into it and have their little shits, but for the most part, it's like, man, you ain't trying to have no career of that. Yeah, or you beefing with 100 rappers and all this, you can't go here, they can't go there, all this, man, that shit gonna get played out. You putting yourself in a fucked up position and the people that's riding with you in a fucked up position, because that ain't nothing but, nigga, we already escaping that when we ain't in the hood no more. We already going to jail, ducking shots, got enemies doing all that. So we ain't trying to be able to go to where these $1 million companies and plays is at, and now we still got to, like, try to chase a nigga down in the lobby. Like, man, shit, man, hell no. You feel me? Nigga chasing a check. Nah, most definitely. That hate gonna still be there. I'm pretty sure you know the same way because you rapping and y'all doing this, you know what I'm saying? So it don't matter how dope y'all doing, it's going to always be somebody in the comments like, man, niggas corny. Especially niggas weak. City, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's always like that, you feel me? But them be the niggas most of the time. I'm going to say this for niggas that's watching. Most of the motherfuckers that be doing that be the niggas that really be inspired by a nigga the whole time. Biggest haters really be the niggas watching you the most.
Hell yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Because the niggas who fuck with you might can't catch all your shit. Like, nigga, I fuck with him, so when I see him, it's love. Right. The hater, he dedicating his day to turning you on, to say something, to watch you, to find something else to hate about. He dissecting your whole life, going to your 100%. Beginning, everything, trying to find something, nigga. So they really infatuated with you.
I'm telling you 100% you know what I'm saying? It be the same people with their head down. You come around, like,
they don't want to see you.
Too much pressure anyway. Like, you couldn't even do that.
They can't look at you in your face.
They're not going to say it.
Or it might be the nigga who shook your hand a gang of times as soon as he went home.
My mama had that a million times. Social media
clown. Yeah, Twitter fingers and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what make the journey even more fun, because it's like you gonna have to just keep seeing me
that's
shining.
How you know you stirring the pot though. I feel like if a dude I met done see me multiple times and then I do a stunt or do it like a little power play on my end, and then he posted and saying some weird shit or commenting some weird shit, it's like, I know I'm doing something.
I know I'm doing something right, because
I
wasn't even thinking about you.
Sometimes you supposed to have them wobbler partners, hate on you because that's just weeding out your, you know what I'm saying, your grass for real life.
That's real, yeah.
All that shit.
You want to have the right niggas with you when you winning.
He can tell you the best about it, for real. I mean, I feel like, I'll be hated, but he be like the most haters and the most love, too, at the same time. But, like, you know how that
be comes? Like that, though,
when hate comes love, and when love comes hate. Like,
no, that's a fact. You got to accept it. Like, nigga, it is what it is. You don't stop it like you say. If you know you being true in yourself, you ain't even worrying about it. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm being me. Like, I'd rather y'all hate me for being me than than love me for not being me. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, sure.
Real, because the nigga can't sustain that forever. That mean that love ain't real, because it ain't really who I am.
Exactly.
So the ones who loving a nigga, that's what a nigga is. That nigga Boosie say that if 1 million people love me, I know 100,000 hate me.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's just it.
Hey, but I seen you on Street Gangs, and I seen you was talking about Prop 57.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, how you stay up on the order.
Man, when I can, I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, when I can, you know what I'm saying?
That help.
Yeah, like that was a lot to bring niggas home and shit like that around that time. And a lot of that shit was you know what I mean? Niggas was coming home too. So, you know, a lot of that, like I tried to. You feel me? Like, especially shit like, I done voted. Probably, no, I ain't gonna lie and say I voted because I was a felon, but like I done been like actively, like, you know what I'm saying? Like petitioning for niggas to vote and shit like that.
I be doing the same thing, you feel me? Because, man, those laws save us, you feel me? All people that's locked up, all that shit.
Real talk. I'd always actively petition niggas because they don't necessarily got to vote for the president, but that local shit, the shit in your city, those props and all that mean more. Like, so when I got hip to that, when homies and different motherfuckers hit me to that and the type of shit, that way that they can help certain motherfuckers, like, why not try to get other motherfuckers to get up on it? Like, look, if you can vote, go vote on this. You ain't even got to vote for everything, man. Just vote on this one right here. And this one right here really affect what we got going on, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we just don't know about the shit, you know what I'm saying?
What about, I know you heard of George Gascon?
Yeah.
The DA?
The new DA,
tell me how that changed LA, you feel me? For the better or for the worse, like.
Yeah.
I'm not hip though, like what
George Gascon is the new DA in the LA County, you feel me? And pretty much he wiped out gang enhancement.
Yeah, he did.
You feel me? So now
a lot of motherfuckers who was in jail, let's say had 20 years or something because they got a 5-year bid but 15-year enhancements, they start getting out. Niggas coming home and they cases getting overturned. So, you know what I'm saying?
They had like, what, 10 years?
It could be 10, 15, 20, depending on how they really want to put that shit on you. You know what I'm saying? That shit can add whatever.
They was trying to strike me out for a gang enhancement.
He on $1 million bail right now, but I remember like just him being in jail. Like
because Orange County, we got gang enhancement.
Yeah. At first you had a gang enhancement. They dropped your shit, right?
I beat my gang enhancement.
Yeah, your gang enhancement.
But yeah, man, they was trying to try to strike me out.
Yeah.
For some
shit.
Gang enhancement.
Yeah, for the gang enhancement.
That ain't even a real strike.
So like salute to him. Like I say, a lot of motherfuckers, of course, as you see, he get a lot of backlash for that as far as within the political realm of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I think as far as like the niggas in the streets, the motherfuckers who going, you know, out them prisons and things of that nature, they kind of can see where he helping at. Like you see a lot of niggas who stuck in them libraries, they coming home. Them niggas who got lawyers, who got motherfuckers that's really trying to fight for them, they end up getting back in some action at least. So many motherfuckers, even if they don't get out, they get in action. You seeing them getting brung back down to the county, niggas looking back at their case again, giving them another shot. So yeah, I think that's always important is having the right motherfuckers in office. You know
what about playing devil's advocate type shit? You feel me? Like, for the, like, you think it, that shit, everybody's saying like LA's going crazy right now because this shit. Do you think that's the reason why, or you think it's just hot in LA
hell no, it's just hot. It's just drugs and shit. It's everywhere. It ain't even, it's drugs, liquor. You dig what I'm saying? Nigga, social media got everybody going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Every city, every state trying to be tougher than the next one. They trying to hear about their city on the news. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't nothing gonna come good with mixing Hennessy and Percocet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You mix that enough. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets shot tonight. You know what I'm saying? A bitch getting fucked real hard, knocked out later on, or all that. Like, we gotta understand what we putting in our bodies too, and the mental shit we going through. We traumatized, like you said. Niggas fought cases. Niggas lost homies, lost loved ones. You know what I'm saying? And we still just programmed to keep going like that shit normal. The average person ain't never lost nobody close to them through death without, till they like 50, 60 years old. Niggas losing niggas they knew dying, niggas since they 10, 11 and been going through that and just keep going. Psyche is we don't cry, we don't let none of that shit out. We just taking the pain away with the opiates, man. We taking the pain away with the liquor and all this shit. Then we jump back in the world around a gang of niggas doing the same shit as us. So we all upset. This nigga lost somebody today. Today his mama death anniversary. Today his homie death anniversary. Today the day where he just got out of jail. Today his brother just got life. So all these niggas is around each other. All these niggas is around each other. We all high. We all drunk, nigga. Next thing you know, boom. They know what they doing when they putting all these liquor stores on every corner. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to get to that shit than anything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga have what we celebrate with. We gonna get liquor. We turned up. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, alcohol, no knock to it. Unless we taking it in small amounts and doses, we kill this bottle, nigga. Like, nigga, now we not in our right mind no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what we do, we not in our right mind.
I'm the biggest lightweight when it comes to drinking, too. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you give me 5 shots of Hennessy, boy,
nigga gone.
It's going to be a whole different vibe.
It's a whole different vibe tonight. Like,
it's a good-ass excuse for getting drunk, though, you know?
I done said that on the podcast. I think the first episode I said that. I feel like doing
But this is better, though. Now, if you drinking in a controlled environment.
I don't never drink. So I'm like, when I get on the podcast, I like to drink.
Yeah, exactly. But we talking about niggas who in their car listening to NBA Youngboy, you know what I'm saying, and drinking. You feel me? And niggas is turned up outside. They running motherfuckers. It's lit. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's more so the niggas getting out. I just think it's our communities. We kind of at that point to take niggas with voices like ourselves to kind of like shift that. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever we able to talk, the more we can shift that, the better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we can always use our voices to promote violence and promote doing drugs and promote turning up, doing all that. But that's what's going to keep coming. You know what I'm saying? Now, we start letting them hear something different. Like, look, man, you could do. Anytime I talk gangster shit, that's one of the things that kind of got me on in the battle. Like if you said you seen the street gangs thing, the whole interview, I'm never glorifying or putting on for the youth banging. I'm telling them this what's gonna happen, nigga. You gonna die, you gonna go to jail. That's the first things I heard when I got put on. That was something that was instilled in us, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's 3 niggas right here. They gonna like, one of y'all gonna die, one of y'all gonna snitch, nigga, one of y'all gonna get life. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna go. And I done seen it all. I done seen niggas die in my crew. I done seen niggas snitch in my crew. Seen niggas get life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always tell my sons and young niggas, That's your future. Like, you know what I'm saying? So imagine, nigga, if you can do something else, you gonna want to. Because who the fuck gonna want to be like, nigga, okay, nigga, I only got 3 options, nigga, death, jail, or being a bitch ass nigga that told on the niggas? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's your only option when you really, really in it. He know that, you know that, you dig what I'm saying? You in it, you not finna, ain't no nigga finna just keep putting in work and not get cracked. You feel me? Ain't no nigga finna keep putting in work and not eventually get his head bust. Ain't no nigga finna just keep going to jail and wiggling out without eventually having to go on and do this to get up out of that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like, nigga, nah, that shit is dead.
That shit crazy.
For them young niggas out there, I think they should understand that, but like I said, take us, you know what I'm saying, the niggas who got a little voice that they can relate to, because nigga don't want to hear from a nigga they can't relate to. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna go in one ear out the other, but a motherfucker who they know got, you know what I'm saying, got something that they can stand on with them and show them a better way, you feel me? Like that's a nigga, you know, obligation out here, you know?
What you think about like the new generation, like these young kids that's like on Instagram, on live with their ops, you know what I mean? Doing dumb shit, you feel me? Like,
I don't like it, man.
That shit crazy. Like,
I don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish they wouldn't do it. I understand it, though, because, like I say, they lost. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no guidance, man. It's like, nigga, it is what it is. Nigga, they influenced by social media. We was talking about this earlier where I was at, man. Motherfucker, like, if we would have had social media when we was their age, it would have been way crazier, too. Because niggas was just doing, like, we was afraid of cameras, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, back then, it was like, man, hell no, nigga, put that camera down. Like, nigga, you can't see this shit. Like, nigga, we doing some wild shit right now. But now, if it was so accepted how it is, all the wild shit niggas just do, it'd be even crazier. So, you know what I mean? It's just real, you feel me? But I think, you know, they just, like I said, it's just that guidance that need to be instilled in them. Like, look, man, why you want to do that? If you is really doing what you're doing, why you want to have that paper trail like that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, if that's what you really doing, don't do that. You know, they got cameras everywhere got a camera. All of us got a camera on us right now because we got phones. We all walking around with cameras and recording devices on us right now. It ain't nothing that they can't see. You feel what I'm saying? They watching us. We live on this motherfucker all day.
At the end of the day, if we didn't hand this crime and you got your phone on you,
you done. They heard it.
You done.
You don't even gotta. It's
you
already
gotta have your phone.
Literally just have it in your pocket. This motherfucker can hear you.
We all on house arrest.
These motherfuckers can hear us all day. I know y'all motherfuckers done been chilling, looked at your phone before, and that shit have an ad or something you was thinking about or just talked about.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga get to talking about Coca-Cola. Nigga look at his phone, Coca-Cola pop up.
I be on TikTok, I be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, matter of fact, me and my partner, we was just at this restaurant, right? I'm gonna sidetrack this whole story.
Yeah, let's go.
We was just at this restaurant, right? And I was with my bitch, and she would like, she gave him a $5 tip. It was a regular ass restaurant. I'm not talking about like no Maestros, no Rubens, no nothing crazy.
Just some regular
it's just like some Thai shit. It's cool, but like she gave like a $5 tip, and like the waitress came back and was like, "Was there something wrong with your food? Like you only had $5. Like you know what I'm saying?" Like I told the homie, I'm like, "Do waitresses supposed to do that?"
Yeah.
And then right after we talked about it, like 5 minutes later, I'm on TikTok, bro. I'm like. They having a whole debate about it on TikTok. I'm like, hey, bro, they be listening to my shit, bro.
That's how fast it happened, though, for real, bro.
Like, every time I talk about
something. For the record, I don't think waitresses is supposed to do that either. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'd already paid $100 for this meal.
This shit was $60, so it's like, how much do I got to leave on a $60
The restaurant got y'all fucked up. They still be paying y'all more for the work y'all doing. Why the hell we paying y'all? We just eating at this motherfucker.
You gonna press me about a tip? I left you $5. Like, I get it if I ain't leave you nothing. Or I left you like a petty ass $1. Like I get that.
Realistically, yeah. For if it's 10%, the shit was $65. Like right there, $6.
$6, $6.50. Like that's why I talked to my partner about it. And then I'm on TikTok and I'm like, damn, bro, I turn this feature off.
Like, the little recommended percentages on receipts just go up and up over time. Like,
that's a fact.
The bare minimum is 35%. Like,
yeah, it go up now. Hell yeah. And like you say, you go to them spots like them Maestros, they already taking it out, gratuity and all that. You done ate so good and your shit extra 300 just to them. You like, hold on, man, what the fuck? This shit, how they get 3 more hundred out of nigga?
Food, that my favorite shit, bro. I spend whatever
that part. You got to.
My mama. I be feeling happy on some good food.
I love food my damn self, so I ain't mad at you with that.
I don't even like homemade meals. I ain't even gonna cap. I like just going out and just eating, but I like the vibe. Like, you feel me?
I like the vibe out too, but a good homemade, I ain't gonna turn it down if it's that.
That's what I like.
Yeah, if it's that thing, like I can't turn that down.
I ain't got no female that cook, bro. G.O.D.
We gotta get my boy right.
But tell me I'm lying.
Don't look at Dog's fridge, man.
I got nothing. It's some
Gatorade
sodas and
Gatorades and shit.
That's about it, though.
That's the bachelor fridge though, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
mama,
the bachelor fridge.
You might have some bologna in there. You feel me? Make you a little bologna sandwich.
That home cook.
That home cook.
But what's your go-to dish on a home cook? What you asking for, man?
Damn, man. Like, I'm a different nigga, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it just be dependent. Like, cause I'm married too, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my wife. Like, when I came back, you know what I mean, from New York the other day, I come home to macaroni and rice with the oxtails on top. You know what I'm saying? Made fresh, perfect, you know. But like she know my go-to shit. Like me and her favorite food is Mexican food. So like I'll probably have her be in that motherfucking man. I need tacos. I need some I need the elote corn, man. And I need you to make some motherfucking nachos and all kind of shit. Like we in that bitch. She like that's some nice. So like that might be my for sure.
Down, man. That's that grow
We be in that motherfucker. Hey, listen, man. We from Cali, like, so we done been around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure, it's the culture, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black and brown, that shit go together. You know?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never met a girl that could cook like my mama. So like, I ain't never met a girl that could cook for real.
Man.
Like, man, I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. When they see this podcast, they gonna DM you like, look, man, I could cook.
They sending me screenshots and shit.
So they plates and shit, yeah.
Baby, I don't want to see none of it.
Come on.
You gotta have like a little extra arm meat, bro. There's a little extra arm meat.
Oh yeah, a little extra army, but so you know she know what she doing in that motherfucker. Just a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's y'all go-to meal though? Like, what's the shit for show?
Man, I'm fucking with pasta, man. I show
Bro,
every
we
time.
go to
Telling
any
my
restaurant.
bitch,
Pasta your shit,
bro.
Okay,
Pasta,
okay.
We go to any restaurant with this man, bro. He gonna get some pasta, bro.
That's
it don't
crazy.
matter where we at. We could be at Ruth Chris. He gonna be like, y'all got fettuccine Alfredo.
What kind of fettuccine you got back there?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
Oh God,
Oh yeah.
Go
See,
to.
I knew
What's your ideal spread though? Locked up.
Oh man, that shit don't even sound good right
Man, he
now.
said, I don't want none of that right now. Fuck
I don't
that.
want to think about that
Fuck
right there.
that,
man.
hell nah. None spread ain't comparing to none of this shit on the streets. It's good when you in that bitch.
My stomach just went like,
Oh, think about those spreads. You know what I'm saying? My favorite food is hot wings, though. I'm simple. Like, nigga, buffalo wings, I'll eat that all day. Like, I don't give a fuck what time of day. I wake up 2 in the morning, motherfucker got buffalo wings right there. I'm knocking that shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
I like the hot wing, little lemon pepperoni. You know what I'm saying? That's my mix right there. That's my go-to. So, for sure with that all day, man.
What you going for, Damo?
For sure.
I really fuck with the soul food for real. I like my favorite cuisine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Can't beat that.
I just like some good ribs. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Some fried shrimp, like with the
Mm.
lemon, with the Louisiana sauce. You feel me? Baked beans,
For sure.
mac and cheese,
beans.
cornbread.
You say like you went to a fancy ass restaurant and they was playing
Javier's plays my music every time.
Let's go.
But
I fuck with Javier's too.
I'm a damn near. I'm like a residential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be in that motherfucker.
You be in that motherfucker. You
They
fucking
know me
with it.
by first name.
Lobster enchiladas and all that.
Mama,
You going
bro,
crazy
I
on
live
them.
in
Yeah, he going crazy.
I didn't hear smoke a whole backwood in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. But we had my birthday in that bitch. They play my music. I'm on top of the tables, man. Like, come on, man. Don't
That's
play
Come
with me.
on. Come
You
on.
know, doing this. Them white people looking at me crazy. They're like, he's not one of us. We popped out like, I bought like 50 motherfuckers. I wish you could pull up clips. I bought like 50 motherfuckers to Javier's. I swear to God, I bought the whole
Which one you be fucking with?
I like Newport.
Newport, yeah, right by the water, yeah.
Take a vibe there. Go there and sit at the bar. I feel like
Yeah.
you walk up in there, you know, Take Care by Drake there. I feel like that's what they got to play every time.
Every
they in that
time.
bitch. Low
Every
lighting,
time.
you feel me?
You fuck with that Red O out there in Newport? That
I ain't never
motherfucker,
heard of that.
yeah.
Red O, what's that?
Red O is another Mexican restaurant. It's damn near similar to Javier's. That motherfucker fire too.
Oh, yeah.
Red O.
Yeah, I gotta go fuck with
Red.
that.
I fucks
It's
with
in
it.
Newport too.
It's in Newport. It's in
You know the
Newport.
OC spots, man. They're crazy.
Yeah,
know.
man.
We don't even know about that one.
Yeah, man. I just slid in that
It's because we don't be
motherfucker.
on that side like that. We
Slid
on
up
the
in
north
there.
side, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
slid up in
it's
there.
a whole
one
different
time.
world.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Some in Anaheim I know, but
Yeah.
better living, we get in there. You
Yeah,
feel me?
straight up.
Now I'll be at Javier's. I don't. I'll be at Taco Bell.
I fuck with Taco Bell too. Baja Blast is the best
The best
soda ever
shit
created
ever?
in the whole
Okay.
world. That shit came from space.
See, I don't
It
even
tastes
eat
like it
Taco
came from
Bell
space.
after I ain't ate that shit in a minute. Like if that's some shit like after like 2 months of me not fucking with it, then that shit finna taste good as a motherfucker again. You know what I'm saying? That shit finna. I'm
What's
mad
your
they
favorite
got rid
fast food restaurant?
Favorite fast food is shit.
You still eating fast food? Don't act like
that's what I'm saying.
Too much traveling.
Yeah,
I'm
jacking the crack all day. I'm jacking the box all day.
You nasty.
I'm jacking the box because you can't go wrong.
You could pay me $200 to eat Jack in the Box.
What?
I swear to God.
And you eating Taco Bell?
That shit computer generated food.
I just DoorDash Jack in the Box.
Come on, they tacos. Look, that's the quick. All I got is $5. I'm trying to get everybody fed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We getting 20 tacos about $5. Nigga, the whole house eating. We straight. Nigga ain't losing with Jack, man. They got the best, man. Shakes and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I know Jack really like a hood nigga because he created Munchie Meals. So he, Jack knew what was up. He doing the shit niggas was already doing. For sure, he doing the shit niggas was already doing. Like, man, like, all right.
See McDonald's do some hot shit like that.
Good marketing, man, for sure. That's probably my top one besides like Chick-fil-A and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Chick-fil-A fire.
But what you watching at the crib?
Man, right now I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm off that BMF. I'm off BMF. I'm off Snowfall. Just started again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a different nigga, man. Like, nigga, I got all them apps, man. So, nigga, I be off the Peacock. I might watch the new Bel Air shit. Yeah. And then at the same time, I might go turn on to the old WWE Network shit and watch them old matches like Undertaker throwing Mankind on.
That's crazy. Y'all just
you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I be at the house late at night like, man, I remember this shit. Let me see Stone Cold fuck up Triple H real quick.
Who your favorite wrestler ever?
Man, niggas gonna think I'm bullshitting, man. My favorite... Besides The Rock, because I know I was a Rock fan.
Yeah, right.
Salute The Rock was my nigga.
Got to go.
You know what I'm saying? And Stone Cold, too, I fucked with both of them. They both was legends. But my favorite one was Bret Hart, my nigga.
Wow.
I was Bret the Hitman Hart, my nigga. I knew niggas was going to be like, what?
That's random. Like that's random as fuck.
Nigga, like, Bret Hart, good as shit.
I would never guess that one.
His brother died, Owen Hart died in the ring.
I would have thought like X-Pac or something like
X-Pac
that.
X-Pac niggas, DX niggas.
Something like that.
Mine was Bret, man. I just thought Bret was a good-ass wrestler. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I used to watch that shit, like, even now when I can go back to it and watch it now, and I really appreciate it for, like, because me being a battler, I understand what it takes. So now I'm looking at it from a whole different view. Like he really was a real good wrestler. Like, you could tell he really took his job serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Shit's like that. So I'm looking at it in that sense because niggas sold it. I'm thinking the shit real when I'm watching that shit back then. Like, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
You
so like,
tell me that shit was fake.
You couldn't tell nigga was fake. So that's how I'm, you feel me? And I think that's what make the entertainment of that dope is. Like, I don't watch it now, but I'm pretty sure like whoever doing it now, they got to be that same dope way to make the kids still watch it. You got to make a motherfucker think that shit was real because I'm thinking them niggas hated each other. Like, damn, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, John Cena the best wrestler. Come on, bro.
John Cena?
Come on, bro.
See, you new school.
Come on,
he new school.
He young as hell.
He new school, yeah. I stopped watching it when John Cena came around.
Oh, yeah, see? But that's the thing, though. How old are you, twin? How old are you?
I'm 30. I'm 33. Matter of fact, I'm 34. I'm lying on my age. Nigga, I turned 34 last year.
Yeah, you
so
young.
WWF.
It's two different eras.
Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're different.
We'll probably watch like Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
Wait, we watching Drake and Josh for sure. Are you crazy?
We was on Rugrats. You know what I'm saying?
I still watch Rugrats. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? But nah, that's just them different eras. But like
Drake and Josh.
You ain't watch. Y'all ain't watch Drake and Josh?
I did
not.
Y'all just some old folks though. Y'all some old folks though. I'll be forgetting how young I am.
Yeah, man.
Never watched Drake and Josh. You watched Drake and Josh before? Come on, bro.
He got one with him. He got one with him.
He come with now 45. Like, it's okay.
34, cuz we still got youth in the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a little youth in the nigga. Yeah, 30 still youth.
Hey,
30 the new 20.
I say it all the time. Once I turn 30.
We grown folks don't got baby.
I'm old. I'm old at 30.
Yeah.
I feel like 30, you old. But that's because I'm
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm at that mindset now though, like where I done seen niggas like I say, like, and I'll be like, damn, like I see how he thinking like that at 20 something, like you know what I'm saying, like we all thought like that. So like I don't think I'm old, but I know I'm wiser on some like damn.
It's like 7 years from now. That sounds like a long time, bro.
Man, I'm not even thinking about age. I'm just like, man, I'm in my prime right now.
I'm in my prime right now. Come on, staying fresh.
Now I feel like you always gotta think you in your prime.
Yeah,
even when you're not in your prime. You gotta be like,
For niggas staying healthy, staying on this shit, man, keeping his mental sharp. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be 60 around this bitch feeling like he 20. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers that's in their 70s, man, still youthful, running around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that shit all that, but like, yeah, nah, man, John Cena, we can't give you that one, Dom. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all not fucking with Rey Mysterio,
and
John Cena?
Drake and John Cena,
right. Triple H, come on,
yeah,
bro.
Triple H, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Triple H from my generation.
John Cena went double platinum. What you talking about? You didn't just see
He
that?
came up in the wrong era, though. He didn't go against them dogs.
John Cena went double platinum, bro. Stop playing, bro.
He on WWE.
He went double platinum.
Of course he gonna go double platinum.
WW platinum.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we was WWF.
Yeah, we was WWF, man. That was.
No, I feel bad
that was
for
a
y'all.
good.
Cause
I don't even
WWE.
call it WWE. Never once in my life.
I never called it WWF.
I remember I went to a show one time.
Been the
like
one
when I
that's
was
hard.
young.
Yeah,
man.
I think I've been the one too.
Like my neighbor took me or some shit. Exactly. Yep.
I've been the one too.
Everybody in the hood, bro.
Yep.
Oh, my mama.
I was all the way up at the top, but I was like, yeah,
enjoyed that shit.
there. That shit.
I be seeing niggas that I know now that was fans as kids. Now they like got the, you know what I'm saying, the money to do it. They be taking their kids and going to watch them shits, you know what I'm saying, and all that be on the gram showing. I be like, man, that shit be just looking crazy. Like, man, it's dope. Like, that shit's still bigger than it big as it was, you know what I'm saying, selling out stadiums. Like, you know, them niggas, that's a shout out Vince McMahon and them niggas for that, you know what I'm saying, on the real. Like, he done put on, you know, and they still around, because remember, it used to be a gang of other shit, WCWs and all that. You don't see none of that no more, nigga. That nigga the one still standing.
Nah, they still in business.
They still in business, getting to it.
What's up, bro? I'm gonna take it on a 180 turn again. But like, what's up with the relationship with Drake? How did that ever come about? I heard you talking about the Drake card.
Yeah, man. So Drake just a nigga that been a fan of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga peeping, he been around with the King of the Dot. That's a Canada-based league, and he did some shit for them years ago. I remember seeing an old clip of him. Yeah, he was there with DNA and Disaster. He was around for that. I think he kind of invested in that card. And then there was some other ones that he was on stage with smacking them where he kind of was talking shit, saying he'll battle and like calling out Mook and shit like that. How you think he would do it in a better way? I think he'll go crazy. I think that's what I'm saying. Like niggas be saying, that's what I'm saying. If he got time to know who he going against, I ain't just saying it because I fuck with bruh and his music and all that. I really think because at the end of the day, he gonna be able to talk about different shit too that some niggas ain't gonna be able to talk about, and that type of shit always land. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be able to really, man, nigga, I flew here on a private jet, bitch. You drove here, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And all listen, get to see, you feel me on the real, nigga. You got my CD in your car, I don't got yours. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, you feel me? Like, to me, so yo, bitch, listen to my shit. I don't want to hear it. Come on, nigga. Exactly. You feel me? So he gonna be able to pop it. The downside is he got more shit for niggas to talk about. So now. And the nigga who good enough will be able to try to go at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? But, like, yeah, he definitely, I think he could do it. A lot of the niggas in the industry, I feel like they can do it. I just feel like it's such a toxic sport. Most motherfuckers just ain't finna subject themselves to getting on stage. And after they got so much millions and money, it's like, man, fuck, I'm finna come right there and let a nigga call me a gang of bitches for. I'm getting paid already. I'm cool. 100%. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That battle you had that Drake was at, who was that against? Okay, yeah, that was against Loaded Luck. The first one I was at, matter of fact, was me and Rum Nitty. I'm bullshitting. Me and Rum Nitty battled. It was a tournament. We split 150K. Drake was there. And
Did he drop any money?
He dropped the money.
Okay, yeah.
He dropped the bread. The whole 150 was Drake. It was supposed to be 100, and he was there and threw like an extra 50 on that motherfucker for niggas. And then that's my brother, so we kind of, we already had it in our mind, like, man, it don't matter who win, we gonna split it, bust it down the middle. The 150 just made it easier, because splitting 75 just sound better than splitting 50 apiece, you know what I'm saying? Who won that one? To be honest, I'm gonna be real, in the building, when they only announced the fan vote. The fan vote is what they announced was, and Rum Nitty won by 1 point or something, they said. But it was 4 judges, so it would be 4 judges in the fan vote. And then, like, later on, it came to come out that the 4 judges, 3 of the 4 picked me, so I would have won the money 3 votes to 2 on the real. Just from an artist perspective, would you go in that battle like, damn, this is like the #1 moment for me? Like, I gotta win this shit? Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That shit was a big moment. I'm in front of Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a big moment. How many artists in the world would die? Come on. Get on their knees. That was a big moment. Keep it a buck. That was a big moment right there. Keep it a buck. There's a lot of artists. Yeah, hell yeah, facts. I don't know about get on the knees. Yeah. But it might be some niggas out there that might do it. It ain't us. There go the levels of desperation. Yeah. So just for him to hear that, like,
I feel like you got to go 1,000%.
Nah, win 1,000, and then like I say, the second one was against Loaded Lux. That's the one that most people see the clip from because he was on stage actually fully hosting that one. You know what I'm saying? That was his birthday card. He had a gang of dope battlers on that motherfucker. A lot of celebrities in the building. That shit went down right here in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it was just some surreal shit, man, because a nigga, him telling me, like, man, I'm a fan of your shit. Like, when I watch battle rap, I watch you, I watch such and such, watch. So I'm like, damn, like, nigga, I'm the hood.
Drake
like,
quick to give his flowers.
Yeah, he give a nigga flowers, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't have to do that. So I'm always had that respect for him, you know what I'm saying? As an artist, you won't hear me had nothing too much bad to say about the nigga, because when I met him, it was all love and respect, and you know what I'm saying? He carried that shit the right way for me, on the real.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. They're crazy.
Why do you think battle rap is still alive? Like, that's
Okay.
old, right? Like,
Yeah, been around so long
all
time.
the shit we have to, occupy our minds. Why do people still gravitate towards battle rap?
I mean, anything negative, people gonna gravitate to. And battle rap, one of the most negative shits in the world.
It's eye-opening.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
To the normal person, they're like, what the fuck are they?
Yeah, what the fuck is they
how
doing?
is this,
Yeah.
like, even
If two niggas just start battling right here, right now, niggas will watch.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
nigga, nigga, what you gonna say to that nigga? Like, niggas gonna start egging it on. Ooh, he talking about your shirt. Like, it's the oldest thing in the book, the dozens, the jokes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all come from that era anyway as kids. We all got jokes. We all, nigga, you gonna shoot on your partner's shoes. You gonna shoot on his hat, shoot on my beanie. We gonna do that just when we kicking it amongst ourselves, drinking, chilling. You feel me? So for the average motherfucker, that's how they looking at it on TV. Like, oh, this nigga just roasting each other. Let me sit back and watch this shit real quick.
Nah, for
You
sure,
know what I'm
for
saying? But I think it also is still around because it grew more than it ever been. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we got Drake coming to events and investing into it, man. It done been Kevin Durant's at battle events. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma got her own battle league. You know what I'm saying? You got all type of motherfuckers that be there, man. I done been in the battle events and down there and done met any rapper you down there can name, done been at some of these motherfuckers just in that bitch chilling. You know what I'm saying? The last one alone was Remy Ma event in New York, and it damn near wasn't a rapper from New York that wasn't there, from like Busta Rhymes to Joe Buttons to Dave East, you know what I'm saying? Pat Pools, all these niggas all in that mother. They still, Fat Joes, all them still in the building, you know, watching that shit. So that shit was major.
Do you think it got bigger, or do you think it's been dying down like the recent years?
It's like it's gotten bigger to those who like really involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's on apps. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's more accessible. Like Caffeine is one of the apps that it's on. You know what I'm saying? So if motherfucker know, Caffeine is also owned by Fox. You know what I'm saying? So some of my battles that I done had, we done had billboards all through this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We done had them talking about it on First Take. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that on Fox. You know what I'm saying? So it done got bigger to that aspect now. It done got smaller to the casual fan who only used to watch Smack on YouTube, because the battles don't drop on YouTube no more. You know what I'm saying? So if you somebody who really ain't into it, like I ain't finna be paying $8 a month for the app. Right. I don't got Caffeine. I used to just love turning on YouTube, typing in Smack and seeing what was new. It's super convenient. Then it's definitely gotten smaller to that demographic. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the sponsors and the money and the companies that want to monetize off it, and you know what I mean, because they know it's such a following, then yeah, it's still there. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like anything else. You know what I mean? Just like anything else, my nigga, motherfuckers is gonna see a lane, and then everybody, you know, try to find their way how they can pull their money out of it. So, you know, battle rap definitely grew in that aspect.
You ever have a starstruck moment type shit with all the people you met?
Starstruck moment, man. I'm
like, damn,
I'm gonna be real, man. I did the BET Hip Hop Awards I did a battle on there like a couple years ago. I think it was like the 2019 or something, BET Hip Hop Awards out there in Atlanta. I battled on that motherfucker. And everybody that I ran into there, man, the nigga was such a big fan of motherfuckers in that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that was there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap, it was so many. I'm talking about from Boosie was in that motherfucker to you name it. Lil' Kim got like a honor award that night, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You know what I mean? But I never really had just no super duper like just starstruck moment as far as like, damn, I can't believe, you know what I'm saying? But I will say at that event, particularly, that was like my first time really just being like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy. Like, you really in the mix with all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You seeing QC and Lil Baby, all these different motherfuckers that I'm listening to their music now, and you seeing the legendary motherfuckers that a nigga who came up listening to, like I said, from the Lil Kims to the Rick Rosses like and all this motherfucker, you just in there, and I'm like, yo, this shit like taking it all in on some like, yo, this shit mean, this shit big right here, you know what I'm saying?
How that feel to go to BT, you know what I mean? Like, I know niggas watch that shit growing up type shit, you feel me? So how that shit feel?
Nah, that shit was a different vibe right there, especially being performance, so I'm already nervous, because I'm like, on the hood. All these people in here, I get on this stage and fuck up out right now for all my career. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, whole time I've been so great. Now I got motherfucking niggas right here, nigga in the front making the stallion. I might fuck up, man. You feel me? So on the hood, that shit was like just a moment of like, just seeing the whole way that they treated us from the walking the red carpet to just the interviews, and I'm like, you know, this is big. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't live; it was pre-recorded. They aired it on like a Tuesday. We filmed it on that Saturday, but like just to see the process and the money that they put into that shit was dope. Just the whole behind the scenes, the rehearsals, and all the shit that's going into it, and everything you got to do to kind of just do that. You kind of have a different respect for those artists and what they got to go through. You know what I'm saying? To do that shit, because it's like, man, they got to really get up, be a part of this, smiling, taking pictures, get dressed, do this shit. This they whole life, 100%. All day. You know what I'm saying? Got to be perfect on this motherfucker, man. Like you said, rehearsals and all this shit, man. Motherfuckers this is really their job. You know what I mean? So that right there was just a dope experience, and just to be able to see the way that work got put in. Yeah, man, I love that shit, man, for real.
Hell yeah, and I see you got your own brand. It's a brand, right? It's
No Studio is the brand,
What's the podcast called?
It's also No Studio Podcast, the whole network on YouTube, No Studio Network, you know what I'm saying? So,
how'd you come up with that name?
Man, that's just something that came about, like, in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always was on some No Studio and, like, studio gangster shit. So, if you know, like, BG Knockout and Drace to the Gangster, they from out of my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So, and they was on the song years ago in the Compton City G's, man, Wangster, Studio Gangster, Buzz, you feel me? So, that just was some shit that was just birthed in my hood. Since I was a kid, I'm always hearing that, like, man, don't do no studio, like, you studioing. Nigga get the faking, and it could just be said in so many different ways and ways of forms. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga lying to a bitch or something. Like, man, nigga studioing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga pump faking like he went, man, quit, stop studioing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stop putting on a show, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't do all that, man. Be yourself, man. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, don't do none of that. So I feel like that brand was only perfect because everybody already kind of saying that shit just in different ways. Like, man, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me, nigga? You feel me? Like, nigga, no studio, same shit. Like, nigga, I ain't capping. He capping. He studioing. He faking. He studioing. He fronting. He studioing. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, that was just where I wanted to push that brand. Like, man, we not doing none of that, man. Motherfuckers rocking this shit and, you know, standing on it. Like, man, we no studio, man. We not doing that, man. We gonna keep it real. I ain't finna put on no show for these people. You know what I'm saying? On the real. I'm mad I don't got none of it on right now. I think my boy got a hoodie on in the cut over there, though. On the hood, you know. But that's really how I'm trying to rock it. Like, mixing my shit, I feel like it's gonna be one of them designer type brands, and not just because of the price or nothing, just because I feel like it's what you put on and how you put on with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, we rocking all this shit and it's dope to us. But what's the difference if I had my shit with an N and an S right here in the same 100%. Good quality? You know what I'm saying? Same
it's not
good
about
quality
what you wearing all the time.
It's how you wear it.
How you wear that motherfucker.
How you wear it, how you put on, and the quality of your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make sure all the products that I put out be good quality enough to where motherfuckers can stand on it. Some shit that I actually wear too. The colors that I actually wear, the style of it I actually wear, because I don't want to just be making some clothes and just selling them just to try to get money because niggas will buy it because it's Geechi shit or something. I want motherfucker to see it and be like, man, I like this shit. It's dope.
Consumer that don't even know
so don't even know you to still want to put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the brand, man. Appreciate that question, too.
Yeah, you already know, Twain.
Who's your top 5 all time?
I was going to say top, I was going to ask him, who's your top 3 battle rappers?
Battle rappers or just rappers?
Let's do all time real quick.
All time rappers. All time rappers. Pac for sure. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because my shit gonna change up every time I hear this question because I got like 20 favorite motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like I really listen to rap so cold that it's like I could switch this up, but Pac gonna make every list I'm on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just you know what I mean? I can't never take away what he did. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm young though. You got Pac on your top 3 or not?
On my top 3?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Who your top 3 real quick? Cause
Drake.
you young.
No, first one.
Drake.
Kendrick.
Okay.
And I said this on day one. Kendrick my very top because before I was even listening to Drake, I was like super influenced by Kendrick.
Into his flows, straight up.
But then it would be Drake for shit show.
For sure.
I think Drake the best artist of all time.
Okay.
I think Kendrick the best rapper of all time.
You know I like how you put that though.
So
I see
that's
what
why
you're saying.
I be like, you know what I'm saying? Them two is like, I feel like they tired. And then Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, Wayne for sure.
But see, I respect Pac like so much.
I
feel all that shit. I swear to God.
It's just a different era.
I give him like top 10 for me. Top 10.
Yeah, it's just a different era. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I different era because
he died when he was like 20.
He died young, so he didn't get a chance to even like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so just imagine what he could have done.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? So I can see like in the like I say with the eras as far as like because the same messages that you would get out of a certain Kendrick song is the same ones Pac could be pushing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then the same like fly shit that Drake could have popping, Pac could have some shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So,
but in my opinion, like Kendrick, I feel like as far as rap goes, Kendrick #1, like ever.
Yeah, bar for bar, he one of the coldest. Yeah,
for sure,
bar, he one of the coldest.
We know Kendrick got more bars than Pac, but
Kendrick
one of the coldest. Influence, I feel like Pac is #1
for sure. Influence.
But if you asking me who the best artist is, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like Pac was the best artist. Right. But his cultural impact, his messages, his meanings, what he stood on. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
#1.
Time, the newer artists are just going to become more and more
Of course.
refined, you know?
Yeah,
of course.
that's it.
It makes them, it's much easier to be a good rapper now.
Yeah, they got a blueprint. They got a blueprint. Yeah, they got a blueprint to follow. You know what I'm saying? But I say Pac for sure in my top 5. I don't want to. Of course, Lil Wayne. I ain't gonna even stunt like that. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, man. I came up off all that old hot boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I came up off all that old hot boy shit. So Lil Wayne, Pac for sure. DMX, man.
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna front like nigga. I was a huge X fan. My nigga, that nigga DMX was that nigga for me, man. All that shit. Drake though. Yeah, even now, I still like Drake just edged his way in my top 5. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? He found his way in that motherfucker. Like you feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Like Drake really got that shit, man. I can't take none of that from him. You know what I'm saying? And then to close it out with the 5th spot. It'll probably be Nip, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For real, like rest his soul, it probably be Nip, you know what I'm saying? Most likely, like as far as because that's music I really can relate to. You know what I'm saying? He made young, rich LA gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga to where I can relate to it. I can. Yeah, you feel me? Like so that shit hit a nigga different.
I love that they don't drop no what is it called posthumous album.
That part, you know what I mean?
Let me give y'all one though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I think Victory Lap was the best way to end it. Like,
I'm gonna say
don't do nothing else.
I'm gonna say Snoop. You feel me?
Oh, Snoop for sure though, man.
That's like when I was growing up.
He was that nigga.
That's who I listened to.
Yeah,
I mean, that's somebody that's still
he still remain my nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Still doing
because you really can go like 10. That's what I'm saying. Because Snoop for sure.
He on commercials,
niggas still can
movies.
Come on, you can't. Yeah, he's still that nigga.
He the man.
He did.
He's smoking at the White House. Like,
come on, he's still that nigga. He's still that nigga, my nigga. For sure, man. Nah, Snoop for sure. I think he just not even just music, just like top 5 icons in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look at Snoop for his acting, for his rapping, for anything. It's just his overall brand, and I don't think there's too many niggas in the world that can even compete one-on-one with Snoop Dogg in the way he branded himself.
Yeah,
I mean,
facts.
That's a fact.
100%, bro. For shit show. Man, what's up? You got anything else, man? What you thinking? Man. I think we done ran through like 40, 50 questions.
I appreciate y'all having a nigga though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fucking with this whole movie.
You want to say to anything?
Man, like I definitely want to shout out the music too while I'm up here. I'm glad nigga asked me my top 5 artists because you know what I'm saying. I just dropped. My top 3 battle rap. It'll be Arsenal.
Okay.
My favorite niggas though, like I ain't gonna lie, like Nitty my favorite nigga, and that's just my boy. So it's like Arsenal.
You know we gonna clip this.
I'm gonna say it's gonna look. My top 3 right now, it'll be different than my all time. So my all time will be Arsenal, Mook, and motherfucking Disaster. You know what I'm saying? All time. But my top 3 niggas that's just I listen to and that I fuck with in my style is gonna be Nitty, Surf. And motherfucking Calico on the real. Them 3 niggas I listen to, man. Nitty, Surf, and Cal. Salute to them niggas for sure. You know what I'm saying? But for as me, I just dropped a tape beginning of the year out of nowhere too. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much got all me on there. I got some features, man. From Lady, she out of Compton, you feel me? Got KB, you know what I mean, a singer on there, man. Got my nigga Yarb, a young nigga out of Compton TG, free him, he on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got some different motherfuckers on there. I got Surf on there, got my nigga Kitchen Clean on there. We was working definitely this year. Then I'm working on another album called Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Yeah, that shit called Gotti, man. We dropping that motherfucker You know what I'm saying? Definitely got some cold features on that motherfucker coming together. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out like niggas who I did work with. Like I got Peasy on that motherfucker from Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out my nigga Peasy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Another one of the stand up niggas I met through this rap game. You know what I'm saying? That pulled up. We got a video called Is It? It's out right now on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's out right now. You can run that motherfucker up. It's on my YouTube channel, man. Geechi and Peasy, that motherfucker out. Going crazy. RJ, I know you was telling me y'all had him up here.
We got that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out RJ, man. Me and bro got a dope record in the cut. We got to shoot a video too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? That motherfucker go crazy. Once again, Surf, I got another record with him, Free Him. That's crazy. That motherfuckers really love. Got him on that motherfucker. I got a couple of artists, man, that I just done tapped in with and just did this music with my nigga Bino. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Bino. You feel me? You feel me? Got some dope shit with him. You feel me? I'm just working, grinding. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Geechi putting on. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We working, man.
And they rap shit. They better rap shit. The shit show going.
That's a fact.
Crazy,
put on for Compton, man.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah, that's something that you know that'll still be surreal, that a nigga gon', you know what I mean? A nigga can definitely etch his name in the record books with the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? A nigga can etch his stuff in the record books with the city as far as that battle rap shit. I done battled everybody. I was the #1 battle rapper for like 4 years in a row. Done won belts and money, all kind of shit off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the record books of that shit, man. Like I say, now my goal is to just keep, you know what I'm saying, putting on for my city, putting on for the youth, man, giving them something to rock with, dropping this music, working, you know what I'm saying, pushing this no studio and brand, fucking with real niggas linking up. Okay. You know, that's what this shit about, man, for real.
Yeah, bro, put up the strength, man, for shit show, bro, for real.
Yeah, fucks with y'all, man.
Appreciate it. Man, you know what time it is, man. It's the Diamond Doe Show, episode 4. Like, subscribe, man. Tell me to like and subscribe.
Yeah, man, look, man, y'all got to like and subscribe, man. Y'all got to turn up, man, to the Diamond Doe Show, man. Stop motherfucking playing. You know what time it is, man. Real conversations in this motherfucker. If they hit your line and tell you to pull up, man, you pulling up, man. You don't pull up, man. We ain't fucking with you, man.
You know that. 51.
Hey.
Good shit, twin.